Hi my babies, welcome back to my channel. Here today on Ask the Alpha, we are going to be talking about being afraid to start over. While we're at that, let's put my laptop over there. I think that my hair is perfect for this because I actually just randomly big chopped yesterday. I was getting a little frustrated with where I was at with things with my hair, and it was growing so beautifully. We had a little bob, but I was ready for something new, and I just went and I took it off, and now here we are. And in the moment, was I regretting it? Yes. Was I a little uncomfortable? Yes. Was I even a little bit frustrated? Absolutely. Today, I'm feeling like a little modern day Black Betty Boop. So it's just one of those things where I think like that's one of the most perfect analogies for today's video, because I feel like when you're afraid to start over, that's natural. It is. It's natural. It's natural to be worried about what's gonna come next. It's natural to be concerned on if you're taking the right steps in the right direction. But if there's one thing that I know in my heart of hearts is that it doesn't matter where you're going as long as you're taking steps to get there. As long as you're headed in the right direction, the pace does not matter. And I, even to myself, have to consistently tell myself that, because sometimes when you're a bit of a perfectionist, you think you gotta have it all together immediately. And in all actuality, sometimes that's one of the biggest things that can hinder and your progress and your growth, is just wanting things to be done exactly how you want it to be done. And not only that, wanting to rush the process, because there's so much beauty in the process. There's beauty in getting to the destination, because you get to find out more about who you are. You get to find out more about your tolerance levels, your own boundaries. You get to find out so many things about yourself that you wouldn't have found out if you hadn't gone in that journey. I encourage you today to take a lot of time, patience, and things at face value when it comes to where you're looking to get to in your life. It does not matter if you're looking to start over in your career, in relationships, with your hair, you know what I'm saying, like new eating habits, weight loss. It does not matter. This can be applied to literally anything. And you have to also know that it's okay to be afraid, that these feelings that you're feeling are not unheard of, they're not uncommon, which means that it can be resolved, and it means that it's something that is literally just a part of the process. It's just like how you have steps to cook an egg or something like that. You gotta crack the egg, you gotta take out the bird doodle, you gotta whisk it, put the salt and pepper, then you gotta put it in the pan after you oil the pan. It's just literally one of the steps, and if you're taking one of the steps, then you're bound to reach your destination sooner rather than later. It's really important that you actually give yourself a lot of kindness during times like this, because at the end of the day, you're doing something that's new. Anytime you're starting over, it's new. It's new for me, it's new for you. Your environment has to adapt. You have to adapt to how the new you is, how the new you decides to react. It's not one of those things that's necessarily the easiest, but it has to get done nonetheless, right? And so on that note, I do hope that you found these words encouraging, and I also hope that you understand that you can do it. I don't care what it is, whether it's a small thing or a big thing, whether it's small to me, big to you, big to me, small to you. No matter what direction it is that you're going, as long as you're headed towards a more healthier one, and one that's good and for you and makes you happy, then that's really all that matters. Give yourself grace and understand that it doesn't stay hard forever. It's not always scary. You know, you might be afraid to be in a new relationship, but taking that first step, getting to know somebody else, isn't so scary later on down the line when you're in a relationship and you're happy. You're fully committed, you're fully in your vibe and in your zone, right? Weight loss can seem scary if you've been chunky your whole life. I've been underweight and overweight, so I think I know a little thing or two. I'm at a medium right now and I'm happy about that, but if there's one thing that I understand is feeling uncomfortable in my body. When I was overweight, I knew I wanted to lose weight, but it was actually much harder for me than I thought, because not only did I think that I wanted the desire of losing weight, I was afraid of taking the steps that I took to get there. I was afraid to get uncomfortable. I didn't want to meal prep. I didn't want to go to the gym. Then when I finally did start going to the gym, I ain't see results. I started getting upset about that. It's one of those things where no matter where you're looking to go, you might get frustrated when you're looking to reach new goals and looking to achieve new things. It's just what it is. But would you rather be frustrated on the fact of the matter that you're trying to do something for yourself, or do you want to be frustrated from not doing anything, from just staying there and staying stuck? I'd much rather have somebody fail at attempting to do something 100 times than never actually deciding to get up. Both things are two very brave things as well. I'm not here to undermine either or. I'm just saying it takes a lot of courage. So have grace with yourself when you're taking those leaps and those steps forward. A lot of times when I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to my damn self. I haven't had a pixie cut since I was 18, y'all. I am at this very grown age of 26 now. And if there's one thing that I know, is that I got a little round face. So sometimes I'll be like, dang, is this even gonna work for me? Not only that, I've had short hair for a long time in my life, so I do like the versatility, as you probably can see in my videos. My hair is always different. But there's nothing that's any different than that, especially as a black girl in the natural hair community. Sometimes you ain't got a lot of hair, they be thinking you can't get a lot of hair, and it's like, all right, well, maybe that's not what's going on, right? Maybe this is not that, right? Nonetheless, though, have grace with yourself. I'm sorry, I keep giving out all these analogies, but please have some grace with yourself. Understand that you can fucking do it, baby. You could do it. I don't give a fuck what it is. You trying to quit a habit, you trying to start over, you trying to make a living for yourself, you want a new job, you want to get a weight loss, you want to cut your hair. It don't matter what you want. You want to go to school, it don't matter. You can do it. Cancel out that fear with some courage of knowing that you are the person that you know you can be, of knowing and telling yourself that, and really sitting down with yourself and fucking believing that. How you view yourself is usually a big way of how the world will view you. And I feel like if you're even here today watching this video, you're brave, you're courageous, you're trying. And I don't think we can ask for anything more from ourselves and from our loved ones than that.